little too late to the party. He might be rushed down here. He could be vulnerable. We know he's on his own towards CT, but now he's got support. But Alpha, in the meantime, finds Benji. The layers to this pistol look lovely for FNATIC. Now, can Heretics fight back by any means? Boo burns the paranoia. Rienz is no utility. It's just going to be the fight. Let's not clean it up. This is getting tough. Boo is surrounded here, and the great paranoia, but he's been pinned down already. Kayak was on a mission there. With Alpha removing Miniboo at the same time, they got caught. They got punished for those 4 positions. And the other 3 were the over towards that A site. A brutally long road to come back in on FNATIC, playing a gorgeous game of Valorant currently. Can Heretics do damage? They feel almost absent to these rounds.
So probably going to be holding on to these rifles now. Rien's down at 14 HP.
Rienz might be in trouble here as a bouncing Alpha flies over. It's Chronicle to claim the kill, but now Benji should be noted. That Viper util, and he's going to do well, but there's a trade coming in. These splits are completely uncontested. Heretics need to get a grip on this, and they can't stop the rot. Boo bailed out the site earlier on, and now...
Middle early.
Yeah, they really could have jumped the gun on this one because they were in the right place for it. Oh my God, Wood tries to get away. Doesn't quite make it too far as Boaster finds him in the end. Was pulling off the nookie, but not quite it. But that's going to force Kayak to pop the ult. 45 seconds, they need info, and they've just found boatloads of it. They know the paranoia came through by B. They've seen 2 towards heaven. They've got a great idea. Nice little drive-by from Benji, but Kayak now making his presence known. It's a 3v2.
Spike's in an awkward spot, though.
Certainly is, and Heretics can support this nice ult. That should identify 2 of them here and actually set up Miniboo. This is big work. Lovely from Heretics on the fly sort of play. Quick synergy between the both. Oh, what? They've gone for the cheese solution. And it's actually worked, at least to get Kayak down. Quick stack towards B main.
Toxin screen down.
Look for the win on the other side of the map as well, though. Crashes and Chronicle looking to find something, and a slight overstep from Boo. Punished here, will create a gap once again. You can see Heretics scrambling to find the timing on this rotation.
Please. Heretics. Oh no. Good trade from Rienz at least, but okay.
Open up B, but Woot's still here. 1 away from the showstopper. That could be a big tool for Heretics to swing this back in their favor.
I'm a bit worried though. Woot's had a really quiet half here. He might feel a bit cold, but he's certainly warming up now. Big shot on Alpha. That's an instant pop with the ult. Crashies might be able to spot him out.
What's Rienz to find it?
How are you in that? Okay, Boaster now a 1v3, 20 seconds. Jump spotted out. Sees there. They know they've caught him now. Should be a swing if they fancy it. They're not going for it though. 13 seconds. Boaster's got to get a move on. Heretics, they might be about to get there first. Maybe open up another chance towards middle. Timing's there. Boo has to back away, but he's not alone in this. Benji wins out the fight. This time controls heaven, investing the ult on top.
Good Chronicles. He's found 2! 2 through Smokey is going to open up a site, Lauren.
30 seconds
Okay, I guess if we're just having these sort of rounds, it doesn't matter. Oh man, you thought it was maybe a chance back for Heretics, but Chronicle gets a gift from the gods. Leaving just Benji now to face the music. FNATIC.
Almost committed towards this now with 2 teammates alongside him. Can he get away? This time around, he's jumped up, but he's found over the top of the box.
Yeah, Kron caught him and they swing out as 3. Miniboo doing really well though, leaving just Kron alive, but this man has been doing miracles.
30 seconds
But with 12 HP, I don't see it. Make me a believer, Chronicle.
Quite just gets caught.
Now he's scaring the life out of me here though. Why does this feel doable? It shouldn't be, and it isn't. Rienz, here he could be. Wait, Woot's not cleared. Oh my God, okay, Woot's paint shell does incredibly well. You can have the ult on top, but it doesn't quite find it with his ult coming in. Now FNATIC eyeing up the A side of the map here. And Heretics backing away, buying time for rotation. When I say Heretics, it's Miniboo.
Well, this time around, Heretics have found fortuitous timing towards heaven. Benji's still here. No pressure through mid this time around. It's all in from FNATIC.
Yeah, Kayak investing that ult, but it's Chronicle to alleviate some of the pressure, but Miniboo gets dealt with. Kayak and Kron up against Rienz, Boo, and Woot. Both of the FNATIC players on the A side. Chronicle wants the ult. It's a bit more safety here, waits for it to bloom. Plants over the spike. Let's Kayak get to work. Plant gonna come in. Rien's controlling.
It covers so much space there, Lauren.
Certainly does, and Kron is eyes trained on CT.
Could get spammed out here, though. You've got to be careful. Hold on to a weird off angle in front of screens here.
Toxin screen down.
That Prowler's just come in. That should be Rien's noted, and there's a gap here for Kayak to watch. Now, he's not going to see Boo just yet. Boo's dived in. Swinging at the same time, he puts on Kayak. Drop down. Boo was waiting, and Heretics. But it is going to be go time right about now. The layers of utility go in, and Alpha is flying straight away, and no one is looking his way! You can't let Alpha go unchecked like this! Boo putting up the best stand he can, but he's 5 HP! Oh my god, you got something for us, NT?
Pretty awkward now.
Boo. The confidence!
Every single response from FNATIC is just doubling down on what Heretics are able to achieve.
It's like, oh, we get the first pick called none traded.
I mean, you think back to the first half, on the extremities, it's always a man to the good for FNATIC. There's always a 2v1 for them. So, Benji could slip this here. Crashy's still looking back, but just missing each other.
Still got, that's lovely from Benji, but oh, Kayak! Getting caught by Rien's big, that opens up the gates completely. That's the A site for them. And look at the weaponry that Chronicle and Alpha have. I mean, well, Alpha's got a Vandal at least. And Alpha's going walkabouts. He's off. Taking a stroll. Kron, slowly but surely, heading through towards CT, but Alpha's not being quiet about this. He's being rather pacey.
Go get him.
That's about to drop here. He's got 2 potential targets, one right, one left. He wants to set up the paint shell.
Grenade!
Thought about sending it to side, didn't. And now the cross should be the death of him. He does go down, a little laboured. It was Rien's to help out.
You're really here for Chronicle. You want to see him do some damage.
Yeah. Identified 2 of them up towards heaven, potentially. So, okay.
Behind this. That's it. Oh, hang on. Chronicle almost caught a nice timing on the back lines here, but unable to pin anybody down.
There we go, Crashies. He's had a quiet game, so he hasn't been needed. This would be the time to start showing up here, show a little presence, show a little force. No util to play with, just a weapon in hand. And his site currently controlled by Heretics. He's got problems, but Kayak's helping him out. Boo's gone down, and now they're wrapped on the pillar. He knows where they are, and he's taking them away. This was his site. Quiet. So you got Sheriffs, you got Guardians, and one Vandal. Oh! Kayak has got your... Try and fight fire with fire. FNATIC have got all the players in the right place here, and Chronicle is clean today. He's got both, and it's Boaster to sign it and seal it with an in-zone flawless in map 1 to close out. How that shock dart just gets utilized. First bit of stall towards the spike here. Heretics not feeling pressured until now. Oh my god, right until now. What the hell? Finding both, the wall goes up, looking to try and chip that down, but you got Wingman doing what Wingman does. A Boo's only got the knife. Oh, he does the best he can, but it's not good enough. Here we go. Here comes that flood. You can see it. Rien's on the forefront of this. Woot doing well, but it's Crashies off the back of the flash. Rien's still holding the line. Little Pro goes in and takes away the crosshair positioning, and now Boo gets overwhelmed. FNATIC breaking back in. Miniboo and Benji still alive, gonna hold this down. It's not clean enough. Crashies on a heater. 3 kills for him and putting the man advantage towards FNATIC. I like this from Benji, but he's got to stay patient. Yeah, locked in. Punishes Alpha for that mid-walk. But you're looking at the extra body. The bouncing drone draws the eyes away, but the trade is still there, so you have the man up to the good after the early work coming out from Benji. They have the lockdown. They also have Woot's ult here, so there's a lot to be played with. Now, do they catch a glimpse? No, early back away coming out from Crashies.
Yeah, concern's going to be that actually FNATIC are going to regroup here, maybe go for the resin tube. As Heretics now look to plant on A.
30 seconds left.
Alpha back on his feet. Still bring things to level pegging here, 4v4.
You want more? Here's more.
Second round of the ult going to go through. Have a deeper look this time. Operator rings out a shot, so they know that's there.
Benji's got the lockdown here, and it's a very late tool here. They say invested. FNATIC got to get moving.
Yeah, they really do. But the ult looking to maybe try and handle that. Going to force the fight here. Boaster clears front sight. That's Rien's gone. They're on towards the fuse. They've got to be able to deal with this. Heretics, you've got to get going. They're not denying the defuse. Crashies! He sends it! Job done!
It's a double walkout once again for FNATIC, and Alpha yet bests him this time.
That's a rough battle, isn't it? Benji up against Alpha, but as you said, wins it out in that 1v1. Doesn't need the backup to it. Miniboo doing his usual route on top of the fridge, but Kayak gets to stay alive. And here we are, similar scenes. Maybe a couple less ults. Well, Chronicle's got his, Boaster's got his. Here we are, away we go. Miniboo can't escape. Boaster catches him. He's on an absolute tear.
He's going to trade off pits here as well, actually.
Yeah, counter roll, and they are in this one. This is about to get really messy. Good luck, observers. Good luck, viewers. Oh, Woo catches Chronicle on the drive-by. This is just now absolute pandemonium. But FNATIC clearing house. Boaster, someone please, someone please stop him. Back to back. Invested as they look to burst through. Oh, it's quick as hell. And Crashies still holds a lot of space on the side here. They can play back in towards backside. Yeah, Crashies gets away with murder playing this out. Oh, not cleaning up there for Chronicle, and Benji quick on his feet, taking the fight back, but an overpeak almost. Desperation, frustration being shown. Is left in the cold, iced out on this map. Boo left in a 1v3, and it feels fatal to even walk on the site.
Boo can find a consolation here. Again, got to try and chip away at the financial lead that just shows an elbow where to go. Again, it's Kayak's utility to really slow him down even further. Rians has fallen here.
These lines that he gets to work with. Still posted up on the angle, not able to be forced away here. Miniboo, it feels really hard. Suppressed now on top, so he can't even springboard in. And the map gets closed. Look at Alpha's position. As much as they may want to try and join Benji on B, there's a man stopping you. We've got to look at Alpha here. Catching that cross. Oh, it's just simply lovely from Alpha. And it feels clear that someone had slipped the net. The lurk's been shut down. They know about you, Benji. Oh! I don't know about that shot, though. All right, give me a 1v5, Benji. Wall up, though. Ooh, okay, Miniboo, a couple more of those, and we're back in form, but Kayak still with an angle. And that is plant denied. It's not the most flashy of kills, but he's still here. A show of force. Forced away, nice work, actually. That's really good. They've got to keep him oppressed in this, and Kayak can't dance fast enough. Riens kicks into muscle memory. Getting good damage. Crashies does have ult Kron with the operator.
Don't see it often. I'm here for it, though.
Blow him up,
Try and
Mush.
deny the plant once again. Force him back out. Yeah, Chronicle wide on the first, but doesn't actually take any damage here.
Yeah, I think he fancies going back over to the Vandal. They got to try and clear this out fast, though. 40 seconds, still no plant here. And FNATIC still trying to find a fight back. Miniboo doing well. Nice patience from him, making this difficult to find security.
Look how long it's taking, though, for Heretics to establish some sort of control
30 seconds
or
left.
comfort. Finally, the plant comes through. Alpha and Chronicle.
Finish action. Boaster does get detained. And now it's going to get messy. Chronicle's cleared Riens. They've got to know that there's someone else moving towards yellow. You've got to feel there is, but layers of the post plant come in. They can't afford another full defuse against them. Someone stop them, FNATIC! Nice, the post plant is still a problem as well. The retake's solid, and Alpha sharp as ever. 2 kills.
No. Oh my God.
Third. Miniboo back on a tear though. He's fighting back, trying to activate, trying to give him a chance. Try and do anything. Held back by a wall, denied the chance to punish the res, I guess, at this point, but it's still a 4v3.
They're desperately trying to get Miniboo back out from behind enemy lines here, but 38 HP, he's feeling the pressure.
Yeah, but he could try and come up with the goods. No, dealt with by Crashies, isolated, as you said. Boo and Benji on those back lines now got an army to face. They take down the majority. And now the 1-for-1, you gotta mark your man here. Alpha up against Benji. Alpha's already had so much impact. He comes flying in, Benji holds. Gonna be forced to move out, does he get to live? I don't know. It looks like he's managed to stay alive, and Boaster labored. This is better. Maybe Heretics getting a bit of a rhythm now. 10 seconds, we're looking like a melon sort of round. Heretics holding on here. It ain't pretty, but it's getting the job done. 5 seconds, you just got to live.
They've missed it, I think.
I think that's too late. I think it was down to 3 seconds. It doesn't matter. Brilliant. A lot of faith in this forward play, but it does get a little bit risky, but I like that, but the shot doesn't land. Oh, okay, at least a trade comes in. from the Mosh going down, and that's better. Doubling in on it and catching Kayak. Nice from Rien's, good positioning. Bill's on a knife's edge though. Crashy's still trying to close in. Alpha still here. Nice re-clear of Maze. This is better from Heretics. Forced to fight and willing to be up to the challenge. This is a necessary conversion.
Coming through, but a lot of util burned up early on here.
Okay, now the backline pressure. Chronicles got Miniboo. We're down to Rien's, Boo and Benji. They've got to try and keep this clean, but they can't. This is difficult, and there's that res now invested. Time up against them. This is dangerous. Rien's and Benji got to get that defuse going, and they start swinging. There's too many of them. Pulling out, bit of chip damage here and there. Even getting that first kill, but still, Kayak's a problem. Finds Miniboo, brings it back down to a 4v4, and Alpha's position in middle. Feels like vengeance here if he does catch Benji, but Benji thinks against it.
Still an alarm bot there, though. Alpha's got to deal with that to get a little closer to this, whether or not he's even called upon.
Oh my god.
I think he's maybe aware of it, but Kayak in a ratty spot on the wall.
Is so ratty. Surely you don't expect it. I don't think they do. Oh, they do!
They clear it!
Nice work from Benji, so heads up. Catching Kayak, but Chronicle gonna fight back, and now we're gonna see the ults coming in, but the defuse is still going. Benji's not stopping! Again, denying the support here. This is a very valuable ult coming in, that's big. Can anyone help him out here? I don't think they can. Miniboo? Hello! Turns around! Catching both players! It's getting messy in middle now. Alpha on 21, a sliding Miniboo takes away 3. Plant denied. Heretics. It may be getting messy, but they're still in control of it with 4 players alive. Boaster wants the plant, he's gonna get it. But can he get away from the site? I don't think so. Kron's in a bit of a pickle as well. Can't get off. Miniboo doing so well here. Prioritizing the right fight. Can he get the ace? Benji takes it away, but around nevertheless. To catch him. Oh, he's been caught off here. Benji, though, gonna eat it back. It's now, again, it's a mess between these two. The trade's coming early. Benji lost on one side, Kron on the other.
This is all to try and contest the lockdown, potentially. They're not giving up this space, Lauren.
Oh, they are really unwilling to fall away from it. And the stun and the swing. Miniboo, again, we're getting trade after trade on this. Both so stubborn to give this up. Miniboo, oh my god, you absolute beauty! Up and over! Gets Alpha, but he can't deny the lockdown. He's done a lot of work here early on. Has to back away now.
Rien's, though, will be given a chance.
Oh, he's sticking around.
Disrespecting the lockdown here. And obviously, the detain comes through, but it's Miniboo.
Steady progress being made now. Boo caught there. There was no safety for him there. You felt how uncomfortable it was to hold, but Miniboo's on the site. Takes away Kayak, the heavy hitter, and resets.
FNATIC. As if they still want to follow through here.
All missiles away.
Boo's starting to activate, though, looking much sharper. I'm going to have something to say about this, but March should potentially come through. Benji's going to try and deny it.
Lovely.
So no freebie, but still 30 seconds to work with.
They do have that lockdown with Benji. There it is. And it looks like Miniboo's almost tasked him. Do you fancy coming in here? But you do have that tail ult. So they're going to have to wait this out. Lockdown does get destroyed. And it's another attempt at the plant here, drawing eyes over. Rien's in a great position, though. Can spot that the plant isn't going down, and he's going to deliver. Takes away Kron, big trades. 10 seconds! Miniboo under pressure, and so is Alpha. Oh, it's stunning! In danger now. They can't deny this plant, I don't think. Actually, maybe they can. No, Benji's gone down with 13 seconds. Rien's would love to have stored it out, but I don't think he can achieve it. You can see the desperation, the want to. Holding good space on the side, but he's got to be careful now. He needs the rest of the help to come in, but Alpha's taking him down. Kayak swings from backside, all on top, but the backline's one out. And now you've got Boo on a bit of a split in a 1v1 up against Crashies. And that's going to be one out by Crashies now, Woo. A 1v3 ain't gonna happen for FNATIC. He's come alive here, 13 seconds, they gotta deal with him fast. Oh, it's a really courageous play that falls apart. And now with the plant looking very likely, they have to go back into this without their big player. Crashy's on the lurk as well. Takes away Benji. Rien's wants to clear middle, but I don't know if he gets what he wants here. Kron tries to catch, but he falls. Heretics still on for this.
4v3 though, Rien's tagged up. Ultimates to play off of Boaster. Getting curious here.
Oh, this reposition could be nasty, couldn't it? I don't think they have any idea. The timing on this could be completely devastating. It looks like it is. Brilliant positioning from Boaster. Good trade, but they can't get half here. It's a fight that has to be had. Boo desperate to hold on, but it's all over. 13-9 for FNATIC. Pulling it together just at the end there.
So he's going to get herded in here.
Yeah, because they can't disrespect the molly. Kayak just needs to get your gun out. Ooh, it got a little bit messy at this point. It's an extended fight that Kayak's finally tipped into FNATIC's favor, but Benji and Woot's still alive here, and Woot, oh, that's gorgeous from Woot. That's what the doctor ordered. It's going to be everything or it's going to be nothing. He's, oh my God, look at this. How much util can they throw at him? But he's still here. He's still standing. He finally gets overwhelmed by a running and gunning Rienz. Clearing sight. They have sight control now, but FNATIC want him back fast. You can already see the Kayak's getting closer here. But FNATIC can be forced back by these smokes. Kayak may have got a kill there, but it looked like he was through one of those smokes. And a 3v3. Plant's not in play yet. Time not on their side. And Woot wrapped CT, catching Boaster off. Now Heretics back down to the 3v2 in their favor.
20 seconds though. Chronicle going to stall things out. The aftershock, and actually Heretics now with a good read on the map, know where the two remaining members of FNATIC. Oh, it's going to come down to the wire. Obviously, Showstopper invested here, but still got to get towards this plant.
It's okay.
Only about 0.4 left, but Chronicle's here early.
Yeah, and Kron's going to get a freebie on Boo. He had to stick the plant. There was no two ways about it. And bang on. Fault line's there. They know about Kayak too, surely. So Miniboo and Woot, this is going to be rough. Looking to isolate a fight on the side. Woot's now surrounded. He's got problems. And he's fallen. Kayak doing really well, and now it's on Miniboo. Got Kayak to the left, Kron to the right. Flash comes in, he turns, cleans it up at the end of that, and he's popping the ult. Now do you handle this one? Kayak gonna start that defuse up. Ah, that's lovely from Miniboo, keeping calm under pressure. Kayak gonna get it to half though, 21 HP. There's only one time he gets to swing on this, and he has to choose right! Don't think it had touched Kayak, no. And I don't know how affected even Alpha was, but Miniboo's gonna isolate Boaster. I don't think they expect him to get past all of this. Alpha, you are a lucky boy there. Almost punished. Kayak still finding bodies though, and Alpha's still standing. Finally removed from tower. Heretics now control the site. Chronicle trying to fight back in through Canteen, and you're right, ult is now ready. This gets difficult. Picturing that, posting it right up towards that tower side. Rienz and Benji, this is not going to be a comfy one for them. Kayak, eyes locked to this. You can already see the Benji's gone loose, brought back down to earth as Kayak is firing off it. Crashes closes it out to work from, because Heretics are trying to step towards the site. It's not easy though. Kayak even going to pop the ult here. Woot's going to fall, Rienz, Boo, the last two standing, and they can't get towards the site here. Oh my word, melted down into position, and Boo's a mile away. We saw him early on, he was down towards that underpass. This position could have been the checkmate if maybe they'd got the sight or something else, but 13 seconds. I think we know what's going to happen.
10 seconds left.
Chronicle even noted as well the fact that so much time has passed.
To punish, but Boaster tucked in towards that smoke. He's got help from Crashes up towards heaven, and Boaster swings it. A little ambitious to say the least, but valiant attempt here. But you can see FNATIC waiting patiently in all these smokes. Heretics fighting hard for every step they're taking.
Problem
30
being
seconds
now,
left.
the next issue being Kayakers still here, still unfazed. That's actually perfect. Kayak almost turning into it here, but that's a swing and a miss on the first.
No, it's the easy ones he seems to miss all the time. The hard ones he seems to land. But Heretics bounce on towards the site, get themselves a plant. And you saw how hard they had to work just to get away from that operator. They've done marvelously at that. Now Alpha and Crashes, they'd love to take away if they could. Finances still certainly on a knife's edge for themselves here, but Heretics, this has been a huge upswing for them. They have to be heads up about this every single round.
They do, yeah. They'll actually get control of the operator themselves. Even there where it feels a little dicey for Heretics, but able to wait things out and still actually capitalize on the smokes being up, which is the biggest concern. Alpha, unfortunately, just getting to the back of the dome.
No one wanting to break the silence until then. Woot not leaving that angle, gonna get another as well. Crashy's determined to try and trade it, but there's no trade coming in.
Pressure coming through from main though. Do they can't quite pin down the plant? Woot finds a third though.
Okay.
Right, finally shuts him down. There's two of his own.
No way! Alpha helping him out on that one, but Benji, we know this kid can clutch. We know he's good for it, and Kayak's barely alive. He's gonna get it to half, but a 1v1 now. And it's going to be a fair fight. The spray for Alpha. Players Don't know about the third by Sam. There's a lot of bodies here, and it's still through smokes at this point. It's an absolute nightmare to try and catch who's killing who, but it's Benji left standing in a 1v2 again. We've been here before, all too recently. Boaster on the side.
Alpha did actually retrieve the orb here, so does have the neural theft. Benji, 72 HP, almost has to commit towards this 1v1, but there's just no comfort behind that first layer. Unfortunately, Kayak's got the next best thing when there's light shields on the other side of the board.
Again, when you're trying to be frugal in these sort of rounds, you're maybe a little bit unwilling to invest all that utility again, rinse, repeat, but the second you take your eyes off it, you're going to be punished by it, and Kayak is being just rewarded. Most are going to probably pop in the molly, but I think he's a little late to it, but it's fine! Him and Kayak looking out the side. Heretics not finding that same footing now. Woot left. Round walk through the sand, nowhere. Woot trying to identify him, that would be a touch, and he's got him. Alpha's gone down and the gates start to open. Ooh, you can see the caution though, trying to get that spike across. Oh! Bloody hell, Kayak catches Rienz. That's a spike lost. Trying to cross through, I'd love to see it from his POV. Look and see what he can do here. It seems it doesn't matter if there's smokes, cages, it doesn't seem to hinder him. Paranoia about a flank, but we know it's not coming. Stalemate now achieved. Crash, he's gonna find Miniboot. And Heretics struggling to find any safety on this site. Utility now being laid in. Benji can't stand the pressure. Surely not this time. 3 players against him. Looks to isolate a 1v1. Chronicles having none of it.
Whether they can get a kill ahead of time. Yeah, actually, Rienz finds one as well.
Yeah, this is lovely from Heretics. Oh, it's just picture perfect. Only crashes to try and stand. The passive reveal, not going to get anything. You can see that pause for thought here. A little labored, but it's fine. Job done. Bo's going to take down Rienz, but this is the only factor that could change it. This Judge up towards the tower, going to get down the first. He survived. He does get caught in the end. Takes away Boaster though, so back down to this 2v3. It's not impossible. Any more kills and it's actually pretty costly. It looks like there was an adjustment of routing.
I was going to say, Miniboot dropped his weapon for that, so luckily able to get the Bulldog back in hand.
Ooh, look at this post-bomb positioning. Woot's done really well. Woot's pathing was excellent for this. They're going to know where both players are. Miniboot, I don't think you can get past this utility though, right? Like, has to just wait it out for those salvos. And they've got bodies now to throw. This Crashes can just take that swing. Pretty alone here. He doesn't have much help. Benji trying to get closer, but that's a pixel spotted. But Rien's not going to be cleared. Tries to get ahead of the stun. But Kayak again clearing house. Miniboot.
Crash is watching for him.
Oh, the timing. This round feels so sewn up for FNATIC. Kayak just can't seem to lose.
34 HP. 3 on the round for him. He's certainly not done just yet. Boo, the last on the chopping board. Kayak's probably going to get a little curious towards spawn. Stun will come through.
The side, but you're looking again towards tower a little bit here with Benji, but he's only got a ghost. Okay.
Only a ghost?
Yeah, my bad. Apparently haunting tower like it's free. Look at this, Benji's still up here. What is that, Benji? 1's already ridiculous, 2's just unfounded. And now Boaster has got to go nuclear here. He's trying to fight forward, but Benji does the unthinkable.
Though, really see much of an adjustment here from FNATIC. The attacking side, but actually Heretics going to get a little proactive here, rewarded. Oh, and actually Alpha can't counterbalance that. 2 clean kills for Heretics, barely any damage.
I like that. I like seeing them coming up with something new, right? Like, how much freedom and how much damage has Kayak been able to do?
Jim from FNATIC though to sniff this out. Now Kayak helps the ultimate. As he comes through, Woot will fall.
Yeah, the floodgates could have opened them, but Rien stops it in his tracks. Takes a lot of damage for it. He doesn't know about the push-up coming through from main already. The pressure from Sand was there. And Benji now on an island. Can he thrive? And can he even survive at this point? Looking for one, he gets it. Isolates Alpha. Tucks it towards that pillar side. Spam! He's got it! Chronicle down! But you can see already Crashes just shifting past each other in the smoke.
Oh my god.
No idea about it. Crashes on the site. You got something for us, Crashes? You're gonna know there was someone nearby. You're gonna know that Benji was near you. But you've only got 10 seconds. I don't know if he's going to be able to pry these players out of place here. Yeah, it's already faded here. There's too many bodies against some Heretics. They'll play you at this game. Up, and Woot's in a lot of trouble here, trying to pick his target. Tower's already taken. He's got nowhere to really run here. And now there's danger. FNATIC crunching on the site. Late as anything.
30 seconds left.
But fashionably late at this point. Plant's going to be coming in, and they've done the job now.
Last player standing.
Naturally, Alpha looking to apply even more pressure. Rians finds a response, but a 1v4 now asked of him to prevent FNATIC from tying things up once more. Good for the second as well, actually.
Get these two separated. I could see how you could maybe get Boaster.
Still got Util, though.
Salvos. Teo, fun agent, I promise. Oh, so hard to hold for Woot as well. He's under so much pressure coming in towards that tower. He succeeded on the first though, but fell on the second. Chronicle going to clear tower and take the site. You look at who's left for Heretics, Benji, closest by. The rest are still in spawn. This methodical take that's been working wonders on B is once again there. Benji strikes though.
Down, B.
You can see how disconnected the others were. No one pushed up from that B main cross, hadn't pushed up from Arcade, but Crashies falls.
Now, Alpha has to make the walk of death here in the wide swing. Throws him off guard. Fortunately, the response is found, and 5 HP now left for Kayak to try and find something left here. So revealed by the neural theft as well.
Kayak, 5 HP.
30 seconds left.
Get across to try and find the spike as well.
He'd have to hit.
Still a trip to play off
as well, yeah.
I got spike.
Hey, tap. Oh god, this all it's just insta-death. Everything can kill you, including the volley! Boo's gonna put him out of his misery beforehand.
In round 22.
Pace. Oh, what? Crashies! How is he coming out of this looking so calm? The guy is so ice cold. But FNATIC punching right back. They tried to get aggressive, Heretics, and well, Woot's gonna go for it again, it looks like, but Crashies is still fine.
Wait.
Stalled. 20 seconds. This is getting a little bit dangerous. Benji does survive, but only for a second. Kayak catches, pushing forward through the smoke, and even with late time, there's still enough for this plant. Woot's options are pretty much zero.
Definitely. Still 5 standing for FNATIC. Stuck behind this trip, so...
Didn't see too much, but here comes the play, and Benji once again can't withstand the pressure. It's too much on him. Identifying him solo almost, and creating that pressure and punishing. And Heretics, though, fighting back, clearing through from main. Kayak gets one for himself, though, so keeping it at this 3v3.
See, Boo to invest the ultimate as well. Kayak now slipping ahead of these smokes now. We'll find one. Mini Boo will fall. Spots Boo as well.
Oh, he's done wonders here. So much from him, but Boo withstands. I thought that was on the money, but no. Crashies is cleared. Heretics not down yet. Alpha called upon 1v1. Oh, he's got it this time. Seas goes down, might catch the secondary part of the pack. Isolates the first. Boo gonna pick that up. Heretics holding on here. Woot quick to get to that. Grabs that in hands, and FNATIC forced down to 4. Looking for another fight, though. They are just through towards Sand.
Almost Boo considering full rotation. Rian's going to buy a ton of information here, and actually, Heretics fighting back. There's gas left in the tank, Lauren.
Yeah, they ain't done yet. Crashies and Chronicle. They have to try and command this space. Carve away some of these players, but Heretics digging deep on this one.
This is how we end.
That's the fault line combination here will actually force Boo forwards a little bit. It's only 1 kill, but Rienz finds a response once more. Crashies, 29 HP.
And Rien's done so well here. That C's that came in, isolating Kayak from the others, but Crashies has to walk into the Lion's Den here. Woot on top, and Heretics taking us the distance now. Got to be ready for what's coming their way. Heretics starting to surround, but it's Alpha to take away Benji, and hello to the judge. Already takes away one, Boast does fall, and Woot gets into the action. It's all on Rienz. A 1v3. As FNATIC held down the site well. That spike
30
just
seconds
too far
left.
away. Try and slip back through and pick that up.
I had the spike.
Smoke's fading. He gets away. All 3 on this side of the map.
He can't really isolate any of those engagements, though. So he has to go huge.
And it ain't gonna happen. Blink and you miss it. This round means so much, and an aggressive start. Heretics, oh, they take the fight and they win it. A 2-to-1 trade out here. Taking away Kayak, taking away Crashies. That's a big advantage. And now mirrored fights, bloody hell. They don't know how close they are, 20 seconds. FNATIC needs to move forward here, and it's on a knife's edge, but Chronicle gets the key kill. That's the site open, 10 seconds.
Dropping the plant as well. Boaster will get the ultimate off this. So Molly, Aftershock, and ult here available for FNATIC, and actually used proactively here, maybe to force Heretics back a little bit.
And it gets him in a nice post-plant position, very unexpected. Beautiful from him and unnoted to Heretics' eye. Alpha to try and complement the cross, but Miniboo's gonna get the 1v1. Wins it on the crouch peak. Now down to Kron and Alpha. Kron takes away Miniboo. Down to Boo and Rienz. Trying to build in. Held back again.
Aftershock.
Oh, it's huge.